Right here with Demarcus Chop Chop Corley. Chop Chop, how you doing?
Doing great. What's up with you, Mike?
Ain't nothing, man. Out here in D.C., you know, waiting for it to get warm, waiting for these big fights out here. I hear you out there in Vegas. How's the weather out there?
Man, I can't complain. It's nice and warm. I'm glad I'm here. Been being very that cold.
Right. Now, it's been talks that, you know, you're going to be one of the sparring partners for the big showdown May 2nd, Mayweather Pacquiao. You know, just talk to me about that, and, you know, how long have you been Mayweather's sparring partner for Southpaw?
This will make the third time I'm in camp with Floyd as he's fighting the Southpaw. When he fought Dad, I was a sparring partner. When he fought Sean Bay, I was a sparring partner. Now it's Manny Pacquiao, and this is a fight that everyone did with them, including I. So I'm very excited to get another opportunity to work with him since he has moved up in weight. And the most important thing I want to see is have he developed punching power.
You talk about punching power. Obviously, right now, Mayweather is probably, I don't know, maybe 10 pounds heavier than you. I mean, as far as him just putting on weight, do you think he developed punching power, or do you think it should be the same?
I can't say until we get in there and get used to it. I won't know until we start exchanging punches and he lands some good shots. I'll let you know how they feel and what's the effect on them.
Now, how did that come about as far as you sparring with Mayweather? Did you just, you know, be like, Mayweather, I want to spar with you? And he was like, all right, fine.
No, it didn't come about just like that, but over the years of me working and staying active and me and him just staying in a relationship friends-wise.
Right.
At the WCG convention, seeing each other in the gym. I was out here in August getting ready for my fight, and he was getting ready for the Madonna fight. So I had told him if the fight ever happened, I would like to work with him. He said, sure, no problem. And everyone else knows, leading up to this fight, the best work that he would be able to get would be from me. Even though I'm not as powerful as Manny Pacquiao, they say. But I also hurt Floyd in the process of us fighting each other.
Right. I remember that fight very, very well. It was, I believe, 10 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, almost 10 years, yep.
It was a long time ago. Now, obviously, I know you've been getting this question 1,000,001 times. May 2nd, the biggest fight this year as far as, you know, promotion and money is concerned. You know, obviously Mayweather and Pacquiao was supposed to fight, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6 years ago. They didn't fight for, you know, various reasons. Obviously Mayweather still winning, still undefeated. Manny Pacquiao obviously, you know, took a controversial loss to Tim Bradley. And then 6 months later he loses a devastating knockout to Marquez, a guy that allegedly was on, you know, the juice. I think then 2 weeks prior before the fight, Freddie Roach tried to do a blood test, and Marquez camp said no. So obviously he got knocked out in that fight. And Manny Pacquiao comes back, you know, wins a few fights. But now it seems like, you know, Manny Pacquiao's chin is not the same. He fought Bradley last year, a guy with 12 knockouts, and he was able to rock Pacquiao. And, you know, it just seems like his power's not there anymore, and his chin is not there anymore. So, I mean, break the fight down. Like, I mean, do you think it would be a good matchup come May 2nd?
It'll be a great fight come May 2nd, but years ago they were saying Manny Pacquiao was on it. I mean, from his knockout rate, he was beating up bigger guys. Beat Oscar, beating Antonio Margarita, beat up Cotto, and this was a smaller guy.
Right.
They were saying Manny Pacquiao was on it, and they were saying he was blood dope. But now, since all that thing came out in the open, who has Manny Pacquiao dominated his beat, really?
Right, that's correct. I think it was kind of strange that, you know, years ago he didn't want to do a blood test, you know, when Mayweather asked him. Now he don't mind doing blood tests. I mean, why do you think, you know, he kind of, you know, switched his mind and now he's able to, you know, do blood tests?
Probably because he got himself cleaned up and he's not even fighting the same way he used to fight when he fought Antonio Margarita, when he fought Cotto. You can look at the style, how he was in and out fighting. When he fought Chris Idea, he was more settled down and trying to box and take his time. And if he try to box and take his time with Floyd, he's going to get picked apart. He has a better chance of fighting more aggressive in and out or angle than trying to take his time and strategize and box.
But I think either way, if he's aggressive or try to box, I think he loses either way because, like I said, his chin is not there. He got hurt by Bradley. I think Mayweather has, like, I don't know, 25, 26 knockouts. I think Mayweather can probably, catch him with maybe one pull count over his jab or maybe a, pull count over his left hand. And I see him, dropping Pacquiao. As far as knocking him out, I don't think so. But, I mean, ultimately, I think, Mayweather's going to win. So I'm pretty sure you're thinking that, Mayweather's going to win. But, I mean, do you see the fight going the distance?
I see it going the distance, but it's going to be a unanimous decision. Floyd's going to win 8-4. I may give Manny 4 rounds the most.
Right. Now, with that being said, Mayweather did fight, Canelo Alvarez, I believe, a year and a half ago. Canelo didn't really do much, and, they kind of gave it to Mayweather by a split decision. So with that being said, like, do you feel as though that, they could possibly rob Mayweather, even though Mayweather does a lot for the city of Las Vegas?
No, I don't think it's going to be a rob. It's going to be a one-sided fight because of Manny. If he tries to fight on angles and jump in, he's going to get counterpunched. He's going to run into shots where he's going to get knocked down. That's the downside of Manny Pacquiao being aggressive and fighting on them angles and jumping in on down. It's good for him and it's bad for him.
Right.
He's going to lose on that side, and if he try to box Mayweather, he's going to lose because he can't outbox him.
Right, you can't. Now, Freddie Roach had an interview, I believe, with, I think it was with the boxing scene, I believe, yesterday. And he was saying that, years ago, Mayweather, I don't know the exact words he said, but he said something along the lines of, years ago, Mayweather would have, possibly beaten Pacquiao. Now he sees, Pacquiao, beating Mayweather. So he thinks now Pacquiao, I guess, is a, better fighter than, 5 years ago. What's your take on that?
I don't see that being possible. 5 years ago, he wouldn't beat Floyd. And definitely not going to beat Floyd now because he's still fighting the same way. Besides, he's going to try to slow down. And you can't fight Floyd and slow down. You got to fight Floyd at a fast pace.
Right.
You got to make him exchange with you and catch him in the process. So if you don't do that, you're not going to get off. If you wait on Floyd, you're going to lose.
Right. There's one thing you can't, I don't think you can wait on Floyd. You just have to, take it to him. I think you have to be a little bit dirty, a little bit. And, Pacquiao is a very, very clean fighter. He's not a dirty fighter. So I don't, see any possible way that he can, pull this off. Maybe he can possibly catch Mayweather with a shot he doesn't see. But, I don't think his power was there enough to, really, I guess, hit him with a shot and knock him out.
But everyone says Manny Pacquiao hand speed is so fast. One way to kill hand speed is timing. And if Floyd time him at the right time, if Manny's about to make some explosive move, he's going to run into a big shot. And that's going to make double impact when they collide.
All right. Anything else you want your fans to know out there? Chop Chop, you got any fights coming up?
Hopefully we'll get a signed contract with a promoter after this camp is over with. I'm looking to fight at 135 and campaign at 135. Just stand busy, stand focused, and dedicated.
All right, right here with Demarcus Chop Chop Corley.